in the HR space for now over 2 decades, and then gender diversity, equity, inclusion, all of this becomes a big agenda for us, as an organization, and because we are in the human resources field, it also becomes a very key aspect for us to ensure how do we create that diversity in the workforce, and how do we retain, develop, and create an inclusive culture. So all of that becomes part of the gamut of the work that you do as an HR leader. Having said that, this is not just HR's job, it's not something that, so if you ask me what are the key things around diversity and inclusion, I would say there are 4 pillars, very clearly, for DEI. Number 1 is leadership commitment, very clearly. If leadership commitment is not there for the diversity agenda, it will be very difficult for us to get anything done and to make progress. Number 2, it is about having the systems and processes in place. So we had, we just heard a really great idea about the program at Grant Thornton. Today we'll hear about some other programs as well. So having those systems, systemic interventions that need to be there to create diversity, monitor equity and create inclusion is very, very key. Number 3 is the cultural integration, the understanding, awareness that people have, acceptance that people have about this, and how important is DEI for us. And this is not just about someone thinking, okay, DEI is this initiative, this corporate-led program that we all have to adhere to. No, it is how do we, on a day-to-day basis, how can we check our biases and be more inclusive? So that is something that creates that culture, and it comes from the top. And number 4 is monitoring, governance, and the metrics. So what are the metrics that you need to have in place to check whether you're in track? So when we say we are a very diverse organization, inclusion is very important to us, tell me how, show me the metrics, show me the numbers. A lot of people think that DEI is this touchy-feely topic, oh, it's a feel-good topic, it's morally right, we need to have more women. And I also don't subscribe to the business, always giving a business justification for having more women. It's again something that my feminist beliefs don't actually feel that's as important. It's a given, for me it's a given, but then what are the metrics and numbers based on which you're tracking your progress? What are your goals around DEI, and how are you holding your people accountable, your leaders, managers accountable for those outcomes? So these 4 pillars to my mind, leadership commitment, the systems and processes, culture and metrics. This is what will shape your DEI strategy and make it real for people so that everyone is experiencing that in the organization. It's not just something that's there on your brochures and your PPT.